What are you doing?
What do you mean what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
What do you mean what I'm doing? This one's not for me.
You sure about that?
As you can tell, we bought at least one of the cars. We bought several of the cars from the 14 Volvos in the Woods video, but it's quite rough. And it's been a long day of moving cars. I don't have a video for today, Sunday, which is tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an impromptu, just kind of mess around with the car a little bit and then throw a battery in it, see if we can't get it to run. So I'm gonna pull the hood release here now that we got air in the tire so the door clears the fender. You know, shave the yak and all that.
Yep. There we go.
Cool. Yeah. 87 turbo car. Fuel system looks to be complete. The battery's from November of 2016. I don't know what's wrong with this car. Here we are. Oh, good. Terminals are loose. Oh,
Just how you like them?
might as well start it already. What?
I said, you said the terminals were loose. I said, just how you like them.
Yeah. I like that kind. Oh, yeah. Get the heck out of here. Value power. That's how you know it's a terrible battery. The value in the name. I don't know what is going on with this.
That's the battery tie down.
Yeah, well, I mean, what about the piece of wood? Is this the grounding wood? So this car should be pretty straightforward. It's probably an LH22 car, being an 87. I don't think it's 2.4. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Several of the batteries are dead now.
Well, you got the one on charge in the garage.
Yeah, that means I gotta walk all the way up there. Should I use non-flammable brake clean to try to start this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you size? So, little story. I have the black turbo 82. Parts are here. Car's in the garage. Hopefully, we'll have that running this weekend too. But this video with this car is happening tomorrow because it's more fun to do. Here we are. Anyway, so what was the point of this story again?
You were talking about the non-flammable.
Oh yeah, I was trying to see if it had spark and I was spraying brake cleaner in the intake and nothing was happening. And I had spark and I was really confused. Non-flammable brake clean.
Non-flammable.
Come on.
That's not going to get you very far.
Anyway, battery. This one might be the dead battery. It was struggling to drag the van out of the woods, which we also did today. Begrudgingly, I was doing it to be helpful, as you do. Well, that's interesting. I don't know any of what's happening there. That is creative. Okay.
I'm assuming that's not stuck.
That's not something you would normally do. That would be a good reason for it not to run.
Mm. If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing. Somebody put the wrong battery in it.
So they made it work.
They did what they could. This one has a bunch of brake parts sitting on the passenger floor.
Mm-hmm.
And like ball joints and stuff. So I'm hoping that's a sign of things to come. Maybe this car just needs some brake work. That's all I need.
I wonder why this says do not open.
Yeah, I thought that was weird too.
Don't dead open inside.
I need a thing.
You're on the struggle bus today.
Well, it's
You know what you're doing?
other people's projects is the thing. Like somebody else did stuff and now it's different than what it should be.
I love the ambient noises of Atlanta.
It's great, isn't it? Airplanes, fucking machine guns, all those.
The lights are on.
Somebody home? Oh, that's not good. The hazards are on. Look, Lights work. The oil light's on.
Mm.
It's got heated seats.
Do we need heated seats?
I don't know. I don't hear fuel pump priming.
Mm.
Which could be several things. Okay, multimeter. Make it do the thing, push on the thing, tells you if it's got voltage, you know? Test light works the same way. Go over here, whoop-de-doo, do the thing. Look, there's no voltage there. Oh God, nobody saw that coming, huh? And if you go here, look at there, honey. I do the thing, that's my negative, that's my positive. Well, we had voltage. There, 12.1 volts. A little low. The difference between AC and DC voltage, cars on, cars off, you know, whatever. So we got voltage there. See, look through the hinge. So we got a ground there. And if you look, the coil is seeing this drop is jumping around, but it's got 11.9 volts. That should be enough to give us a spark. So coil's got voltage. So we might have bad coil, and the best way to try that, obviously, is you pull one wire off, stick it somewhere it might ground, and then you listen for zap, 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 zap. You know? Anything?
Nope.
Do you got no sparks going on in it.
Do you want me to crank it and you just to trust but verify?
I think the coil is bad, to be honest.
Why?
Well, we got voltage to it, and we're not getting spark.
Mm.
I can grab a spark plug real quick. Just ran back, but got a known good coil and a spark plug.
A spark plug.
Quality unknown. We'll find out, I guess.
You got the tools to replace that, or you don't really need anything?
I got my two goddamn hands. I'm fighting the dang. You know, sometimes the distributor on the back of the heads of these tend to kick the bucket, so that's possibly a thing too. Oh no, I don't know if we have enough length in the dang start my life. Phrasing. Okay. And just like that, the car will run. Oh, I should probably do one of those. Do one of those. It's one of those that needs the dang screw top thing not on it. Hey kids, I got a spark plug. This time it's a different version of one of our well-used spark plugs that's no good. Gotta make sure it's gapped correctly. Oh yeah, there we go. On the money now. There we go.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob is your uncle and or auntie. It's 2024.
It's sparking.
It's sparking?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's one problem found, bad coil. Well, the chances is the only thing that sneezes is a coil. I don't hear fuel pump still. But I can always hotwire fuel pump.
Real quick.
Problem is, I know how to do that on a 240, you know, just
Easy peasy.
off the top of my head. I don't know how to do that on a 7 Series. I'm assuming I can just Google it real quick.
You good.
Now,
Easy.
I think that's it for today, because it's starting to rain. It is my birthday, so if you made it this far, drop a happy birthday, Dean, in the comments. Sorry for the short video. Hope to see you next weekend.
Why are we stopping? What's the hold up?
Well, so to get into the fuse panel, you have to take apart the ashtray, and
You're just over it, really.
it's been a long day. It's been a long week. 60-hour work weeks. Another one next week. Yeah, I gotta do something to pay for all these Volvos, right? I should probably sell some of them. This one is gonna get sold. This is already spoken for. If he backs out, if anybody wants it, let me know. Okay, we seem to have a slight unexpected issue here. This is why you just cut your exhaust off, people. Well, we'll throw some air in this here tire and see if we can't get it to pop on off of it. Still stuck. Slapping apart, we're good to go. Okay, as you saw previously, this car is kind of a mess. It has spark. I did rob the coil again so I could move that car that was similar in condition when we bought it. I think now we have to probably just in general give this thing a wash because it is gross. I think that has to be my favorite part about making these videos is just that front end pressure wash. I think this is going to be a good one. sucker's looking pretty good. I mean, it's a perfect day for this kind of stuff. Overcast skies, convenient rain shower. Look, got some sort of reflection. Put it on Marketplace, you know. We soaked the engine bay because it is nasty, and the hood is very gross. So we'll give it a couple seconds and we'll hit it with the old pressure washer. The degreaser is doing a good job at doing what it do, degreasing a little bit. Wiring harness looks okay from here, but we got most of the junk off the top. Huh. All right, let's keep washing. Setting up the camera off for the old side shot here, and it looks like the hood's got a bit of a little dent in it. It's funny what's hidden under grime and whatnot. We got another one over here too. Little dents. So it's a bummer. I'll play this clip that I'm filming right now that you're watching right now at the end of the time lapse where I watched the whole thing. But I just wanted to take a second and stop and look at the contrast. Like, look at this. Hey, this is my new 740 turbo. This is the 740 turbo I found in the woods. They don't make them like they used to. Well, I lied. I forgot to restart the time lapse, so there you go. Wow, that looks really good. Black center mesh wheels with a polished lip is the look, I think. Probably my favorite look. Would you just look at this thing? I always get a chuckle out of how nicely some of these cars clean up. We're going to take the BBSs off. They do not go with this car when this car goes. I do have some people interested in this car. One person in particular has put a deposit. I'm not putting multiple deposits on it, but if it falls through with him, this car will be available if somebody is interested. Moving into the interior here, it looks like somebody used this thing to store wood or hay or something. I don't know. I'm gonna hit it with the vacuum real quick and then we'll see how it cleans up. Quick vacuum and a little clean out. It's coming out pretty good, but I'm curious to see how the seats are. I like the pattern in the seats, but the bottom of the rear seats is missing. Well, I guess it is what it is. I guess it could be worse, right? Cleaned up pretty good. I'm not done with it, obviously. It needs to be actually cleaned. Maybe pressure washed. Maybe we can get an exorcist in here, help it some. I don't know. I think that's good enough for now. Okay, with the assistance of some lawn care enthusiasts, the neighbor's dog Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Hi. And the old lady. Old lady, give her a crank. Give her a twist on the key there. See what she does. Now, we'll give her a little spritz of something aerosol. Go ahead. Oh my God! What do you think?
Why won't it run?
Huh?
Why won't it run?
fuel pump. Even jumping the fuel pump still doesn't run. So
We don't have any extra ones laying around?
I don't have any 740 parts laying around. Yeah, I know. Go ahead, crank her over again. Oh. Go again. It sounds good. I mean, it doesn't have any knocking or anything. So I like this pinstripe that it has down the side. It's pretty cool.
The black and the red.
And single thick black and the double red. It's actually a very straight car. It's not bad. Window seals and that sort of thing are needed, but otherwise it's pretty good. The rear window is falling out of it. Okay, under the car in the wheel well, this is front right, actually looks very good. Brake rotors are a little seized. They do roll, it's just they're tight for sure. Floors look really good. Really, really good. All right, well, I guess that's it for this guy and the old lady. Say hi, old lady. We're gonna call it because I don't have a fuel pump. I'm not gonna order one. The guy that wants the car says he has spares. So thanks for watching Needing Machines. It runs, technically, kinda. I have no idea if it drives, but I would put money on it needing a fuel pump and a coil because we have a spare coil in there. So cool. Glad we could save it. Thanks for watching Needing Machines. Have a good night.